Today we're going to do a bit of a project making some pots for potting up seeds out of toilet rolls. Now this is a great little project if you're trying to avoid plastic pots or you are wanting to do something with a waste stream that we definitely can't avoid. It's really easy to turn your old toilet rolls into pots. So easy, in fact, I'm enlisting a bit of help from my eldest here today. The first step is to cut 4 slits in the bottom of your toilet roll. Oh, a bit of wind and toilet rolls are flying everywhere. The next step is just to fold down each of the bits that you've cut to form a base to your little toilet roll pot. And what you want to do is take the last bit and overlap that under the first bit that you cut, and that will help it all hold firmly together. Kind of like when you fold the flaps of a box shut to keep it shut. And whilst you're doing this, if you've got a helper like I have here today, they can be continuing to cut slits in the next pots so that you can then start on the next one. And there we go. There we have our pots. They're all ready for planting. And as you can probably tell from my gardener's hands, I've already been doing a bit of that today. Here I have a bunch of pumpkin plants that I started in our toilet roll pots. As you can see, they're all doing very well. They were planted a few weeks ago now. It has been pretty cold, so it took them a little bit to get going. But we've got our butternuts. And as you can see from my really detailed labeling, I've got my small green pumpkins and also my big green pumpkins that are all growing in these. What we'll do now is we'll grab one and plant it out in the garden. Some of these plants are definitely ready to now go in the garden. You can see the initial set of leaves is yellowed off now on this one, and we've got our green main leaves on this plant here. When I go to plant these, what I like to do is actually take the pot off. And I know that some people just plant the whole thing in the ground and say that that's okay, but my experience is that these toilet rolls can be quite heavy-duty cardboard these days, and they won't necessarily break down quickly enough for the roots to penetrate through, and that can restrict the plant's root growth. So we're going to take this one off here today. It's really just a matter of peeling it and ripping it off, like this one here. You can see the roots are on the inside of the cardboard. They haven't actually gone through the cardboard in any way. And we'll just keep peeling that out. We can leave this cardboard in the garden and it's just going to break down and compost in the soil. There we go. All nice, safe and sound in the garden. If you want to avoid using plastic pots in the garden or want to avoid throwing out some of that waste that's pretty unavoidable at home, maybe you also want to consider giving these toilet roll pots a bit of a go too. Thanks for joining. Bye.